Hello everyone, this is Tobin Wonderland, and welcome back to repeatedly long absences of Pokemon Emerald. I'm back again. I am so sorry that this keeps happening with this LP. It's not that I'm neglecting it, it's just whenever things in my life take over as circumstances, well, unfortunately you have to prioritize what you need to handle first. And unfortunately, since this is a hobby, it's not top priority, but doesn't mean I like it any less. But I'm glad to say that I'm back again, even if it is just part-time to show a few videos off. Between this video and the previous video, a few things did happen that I unintentionally saved. Nothing big, but I'll just go ahead and talk about it here. This is the cycling path, by the way, which you can't go on unless you have a bike. I actually have the mock bike, and I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate really quick. It's actually a sort of race, and it'll measure how good you do on the course once you get to the very end. Number of collisions 2 times, and total time 10.56 seconds. Your technique is remarkable. I suggest you speed up a bit while still avoiding collisions. So yeah, they kind of critique how fast you go through that path there. And there, my new record just got updated on the bulletin board there. The one thing I did was all these trainers you see on the bike path will actually have a Pokemon battle with you. And I got a little bit grinding crazy, and I battled all these trainers so that I could raise one of my Pokemon. And speaking of Pokemon, I have a little surprise to show you all. Between then and now, I now have a Jirachi on my team. Here it is. It's only level 5, unfortunately, but I'm going to do what I can to get it leveled up quick enough. It has a Ganlon berry, too. I don't remember specifically what that item does. I'm just going to take it for a second so I can see what the item says. Under berries, and here it is. A hold item that raises defense in a pinch. Okay. I'll give it back to Jirachi. I don't really have anything specific to give it now anyway. I guess I could have given it a Quick Claw, but I gave that to Bruce Hariyama. But Jirachi's going to be on the team for a little bit. Not a permanent party member, but I've never really used legendaries on my team throughout like a regular playthrough of any Pokemon game. But as you can see, Jirachi does have pretty good stats. And it only has Wish, Confusion, and Rest, which it's at level 5, so I'm surprised it even gets all of that. Because some of these moves are actually pretty decent, especially Wish. That can be used to your advantage. And Substitute. I don't know if anyone knows about that particular combo, the Wish and Substitute combination. Some people even like to use Toxic as another throw-off as a strategy. Also, I have Wingull, my Nigel, back on the team. It's about ready to level up, and I specifically put it up to level 24 before it gets to 25, because it's actually going to evolve probably by the next battle or two, depending on how much experience I get. I forgot it's the Mach Bike. Yeah, the Mach Bike is a bit weird. It definitely goes fast, no question about that. But it's a little bit tricky to steer, especially with the GameCube controller. I'm gonna have to get used to that, but I need to talk to Rido because I believe we're gonna need to switch bikes. The Acro bike's gonna help out for events yet to come here. And you can always just switch with them anytime. It's not like you're committed to have one bike the whole entire time throughout the whole game. Anyway, we were at Route 117 last time. Unfortunately, I did battle all the trainers here too, as you can see. Again, that's my bad. At the same time, though, I did emphasize items. I believe there was a hidden item right here that I picked up too by mistake. I wasn't expecting it, but I didn't get this item, the Great Ball. That's always nice to find, and I believe there's another one up ahead here. Just a refresher, I do have Electrike in the daycare as of right now. It's not the Electrike that's going to be on my final team now. Here we have another battle before we get the goodies. Although I think if you're on the bike, the likelihood of running into wild Pokemon will go up. Let's see if I could take it out with Jirachi. That'd be awesome, actually. We can get Jirachi to level up pretty quickly. We need that to happen anyway. Oh, that's good. Confusion. So yeah, so much for me saying that I'd be skipping battles, but hey, we are going to show off Jirachi at least, even if it is under-leveled. Don't worry though, I will off-screen leveling up Jirachi, but instead of the trainers, I'll make sure to do it with the wild Pokemon. Unlike in between videos that I just talked about. And at least it keeps using Sweet Scent. Oh, confused again. Wow, I don't know that I've seen confusion kick in that often within one battle. By the move confusion, that is. And there it knocked itself out. So that was pretty effortless. Oh, and because I traded Jirachi, it does get the boosted experience factor, meaning it gets 1.5 times more experience every time it levels up. And wow, I'm surprised it did not level up twice, but hey, that's still pretty good in my book. Let's get it up just a little bit more yet. I mean, here later on we should be facing it, or facing more Pokemon later on. But, oh, this might be a tricky one. I do need to get Wingull to level up by one more level as well, so I can show off its evolution. And when Wingull evolves, well, even Wingull itself is still really helpful for what's going to be coming up here. And yeah, I better switch. I should be calling them by their nicknames, by the way. Nigel, pardon me. Anyway, the story behind Jirachi. I mentioned earlier that I had to trade it over here. If any of you seen the video on my channel about the Pokemon Colosseum Bonus Disc, I think that's what it was called. It was like the Pokemon Colosseum Bonus Disc gift or something like that I put. And their Jirachi did level up one more time. And Nigel levels up. And here we go. Nigel is evolving. The fourth gym that's coming up, though, is going to be using fire Pokemon. Spoilers. Well, not really. I think most people would know that by now, because this is a popular game. But, here we got Pelipper. Both Wingull and Pelipper are definitely going to be really helpful for what we're facing now. And it's going to learn Protect, which we'll go ahead and put on the move pool. We'll get rid of... I see Mist, how it could be used strategically, but yeah, we'll get rid of Mist. I may or may not regret that, because Mist definitely can come in handy later on down the line. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't need to go that way. But the story behind Jirachi, going back to that, I had to trade it onto Emerald. The Pokemon Colosseum Bonus Disc doesn't directly interact with Emerald, unfortunately. They only designed it so that it could work with Ruby and Sapphire. I do finally have a copy of Pokemon Ruby. I've had it for a few months actually, but and here we're in Verdanturf Town. Verdanturf, get it? It's a weird name. Yeah, I don't get it either. They're like at the foot of a volcano, I guess. But there's also a tunnel that connects this town and Rustboro. Oh, and this lady here will tell you the friendship level of your Pokemon. This is handy for Pokemon that evolve via friendship, so maybe if I show her Beautifly, she'll have a better positive response. Yes. It seems to want to be babied a little. Okay, Jirachi. I keep putting off the explanation here. I had to put it on Pokemon Ruby because Emerald does not interact with the Pokemon Colosseum Bonus Disc. And I finally found my Game Boy Advance SP. Well, I didn't find it, my sister did actually, and I love her for that. She found it in a crawl space, like that's over in her room. And keep in mind, she actually has autism. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but she's found a lot of my stuff lately in her room. I guess she's kind of cleaning out, and she found a few things. She also found a few of my Pokemon plushies from back in the day, but she also found my Game Boy Advance SP I told you guys I lost so long ago. Because I have it, I was able to connect my regular Game Boy Advance to it, have Ruby in one Game Boy Advance, and then put the Emerald in the SP, and trade Jirachi over. Now, you're going to notice my Pokédex might have went up too as well, if I pick this. Yeah, it says I now have 43. I'm not going to show some of the Pokemon I have, but they should be part of the Hoenn, not the National Dex, it should be the Hoenn Pokédex. I had to trade a few Pokemon from Ruby over to this one, because my Pokemon Ruby was acting kind of funny. I'm thinking the battery's about to go out on it. So I just wanted to put all the Pokemon that I thought I would need on this game. Nest Balls are new. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy 10 of them. Even though that seems like a superfluous amount. And we'll get 4 Great Balls. Yeah, I take my Pokemon catching seriously, if you didn't tell. Only got Repels for sale, but we already have 6. Fluffy Tail's new. This is the or is it? Yeah, it's the Pokédoll from previous games, essentially. It's used to flee from any battle with a wild Pokemon. It's basically like Runaway if your Pokemon doesn't have that ability. You just use this and you're able to get away. It's basically a distraction. Everything else is pretty standard. But I'm not going to get the Fluffy Tail. I don't find myself running from wild battles that often. And let's go ahead and check the Pokemon Center. There's another battle tent here, but unlike the Slateport City battle tent, I think it does work differently. It's like set levels. And I believe the prize you get from this one is a Nest Ball, which I just bought 10 of, so the prize is kind of lame, but I mean, it's still free Pokeball, but at the same time, you know, a Nest Ball, really? This particular one, though, I think does have rentals or something like that. I am not going to be showing this one off. Maybe later on I'll come back to it, but for now I'm going to skip it. And here we have the tunnel that we were at earlier, Rust Turf Tunnel. That's why it gets its name, Rust Turf. It connects Rustboro City and Verdanturf Town. If we go inside, she said there is one man trying to dig out. Oh, and here we got a trainer battle. If you don't remember this place, it's the Rust Turf Tunnel. All you can find in here is Wishmer, the sound Pokemon. It looks like a bunny. But, yeah. We're back here, and so essentially we can create a sort of shortcut if we need to make a quick, path to get through. And oh, that is really gonna hurt me right there. Sorry, Jirachi! And a critical hit. Oh, you jerk. I don't know that he needed a critical hit to defeat it, but still. Just for that, I'm sending out Nigel to hose you down. Water gun. I should have switched to begin with, and hey, if I'd done that, I wasn't even thinking. Nigel wouldn't have even taken damage from Magnitude. We'll use Beautifly now, though, because Beautifly does have Absorb. I need to get its levels up a little bit, for the time being, anyway. Beautifly's probably going to get retired soon, anyway, because between here and the 4th gym, we actually are going to be running into quite a handful of Pokemon that I'm going to be keeping on my team as permanent party members, actually. So that's always awesome. But Beautifly's still done. It's kept its place for me. I've been surprised by its performance. The Butterfly evolution lines usually aren't that powerful, but Beautifly hasn't ceased to really impress me. It's been doing decent. So I've kept it around for a bit at least. Pokemon ran out of power. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, that just sucks though, that Jirachi fainted already. Oh, yeah, that's a real good way to show off a legendary Pokemon. Again, keep in mind it is under-leveled though, so in all fairness, you know, Jirachi shouldn't have been in that place to begin with. I need to be switching it anyway so that it can start... No, I did not mean to talk to you again. I need to be doing the technique where you put it out and then switch it with another Pokemon immediately so that it'll still get some experience. And Jirachi does get the boosted experience because it got traded. As I mentioned, I had to trade it from Ruby to Emerald because that was the only way I could put it on Emerald. Because the Colosseum Bonus Disc will not connect to Emerald directly. I dropped my glasses, can you help me find them? Yeah, they should be right here somewhere. I don't remember if they're like... Oh, maybe they're up here. Is there anything in these rocks? Okay, yeah, it must be hidden somewhere in the ground because it's obviously not there. And there I heard a Wishmer. Okay, come on, where is it? Let me try the item finder. Okay, well it's somewhere this way. Maybe. Let's try it again. I wish, here it's like, there's something near you, pretty much, you know, it doesn't actually point out exactly where it is. That is something on the later games I do appreciate, that well, they're called like the dowsing machine on the later games, but, they actually pinpoint exactly where it is, and there's the black glasses. And I think if we talk to him... Those are black glasses, they're not what I'm looking for. Maybe my glasses aren't around here. And then he just, like, leaves. It was just, like, really random, but... Anyway, the black glasses... as of now, I'm not going to have a purpose for them, but what they do is, and yes, these are items that I did have to trade over as well. The Thunderstone and Leafstone. And the HP up, for that matter. I think I did trade that over. Or no, I just picked that up. The one I traded over was the PP ups. But the Black Glasses powers up Dark-type moves, but I don't have any Pokemon that's going to benefit right now, so I'm going to hold off on that. But moving on, we do have Sly Cooper on the team, my Lanoon, or however you pronounce that Pokemon's name. I never known how to pronounce that name. But there's the man and the woman who are stuck between the rocks. And we can use Lanoon to smash them aside and go right on through. I apologize that I'm not really going to have much shown in this video, because I will be stopping it here very, very directly. Pretty much right after I get these two people through. But at the same time, we do need to keep moving. Actually, I think I will go just a smidge longer yet, because I haven't had a video up a while. I mean, it is almost 20 minutes. I think it... Yeah, 18. But still, I should show some more of this game here, since I haven't shown it in a while. But just use Rock Smash, and you shattered the boulder blocking the way. And he gives you an HM. HM4 is Strength, so yes, this is essentially required. If a muscular Pokemon were to learn that, it would be able to move even large boulders. Now I can see his lovely Wanda. And yeah, they go back to their house. I believe Wanda actually is a relative of Wally. Our ever so lovely mini-rival, as I like to call him. I'm trying to think, where is her house? I think she stays here. Yeah, Wanda's house. Yeah, there's Wally. Are you still sticking with just your Ralts? But yeah, he'll eventually be challenging us again later, as he pretty much said. Yes, I would say the Pokemon definitely does have an influence on him. And here we made a couple get back together again. That's really sweet. But yeah, she's cousin, or pardon me, she's the cousin of Wally. There's essentially nothing else left that I can think of to show off here. Unless one of these people has something to give you. Did I talk to... Oh, this is the friendship lady. It neither loves or hates you. Wow, that was a really polarized description, if I could even think about it. Yes, that's the standard of any Elite Four challenge. The Elite Four Pokemon League is in Evergrande City. I did not mean to talk to you again. I keep doing that. But anyway, why don't I was gonna say I should be using the bike, even though it's the Acro bike. It's not much different from the running shoes, because I think it does essentially run just as fast as the running shoes. The Mach bike is the speedy bike, and I would be using it, but yeah, I forgot I beat these trainers too. I would be using the Mach bike, but as I mentioned earlier, the Acro bike is going to be needed for something later on here. Yeah, the Windstraight family. Here, this is the last thing I will show off. Here is a series of 4 battles. Yes, we are going to take you on. I don't remember if they actually give you anything in the end, but we could use the experience, so what the heck, you know. I might as well leave Jirachi out, because Jirachi is part steel, and I don't know that, yeah, I figured Tailow's not going to do much damage. Of course, I probably... Oh no, I did get a critical hit. And of course, it had a berry. Oran berry, excuse me. I should have been more specific. I'm gonna go ahead and use Wish, though. Oh, that was really cheap of you. I missed how much it did initially. I think I'll be fine if I... Yeah, especially when I do that. I'm just trying to get Jirachi some experience so that I can have it hold its place in the team for a while. But then I need to use Wish again. Yeah, I better not. I'll just skip it. I'll switch Jirachi out with the next Pokemon that he has. I'll be doing that with all of them anyway, since Jirachi is currently in the first spot on my team. Jirachi, I believe, learns a new move every 5 levels, if I'm not mistaken. Let's pull out, or let it stay out, and then we'll switch. So at level 10, it probably will be getting a new move here. We'll use Beautifly. I should have used, Bruce or Hariyama, whichever you want to refer to it as. But we do need to get some of these other Pokemon out as well to get them some experience. Hariyama actually is in really good shape right now as far as levels go. Yeah, we'll just use a couple of Absorbs. Gust actually would be doing better now that I think about it. Of course you would Growl. And of course you'd have an item too. What have you got? Another Oran Berry. Okay, Gust it. Gust does get stabbed with Beautifly because Beautifly is part flying. So that's why it's good to have at least early on. Unfortunately, the best move Beautifly can get as a flying move is Aerial Ace. There's nothing stronger than that it can learn. So yeah, essentially Beautifly is a rather throwaway Pokemon, I guess you could say. But here we have the second member of the family. Now it's his wife. As I mentioned, there is a series of 4 altogether, though, so... But they're all referred to as Windstraight, despite the fact that they have specific sprites for other trainers. Which I thought was weird. I never understood that. Oh, are we going to survive that? Yeah, we are. I'll take it. I probably should be switching it anyway. Yeah, I better. Because even that didn't do as much as I would have liked. Beautifly will be handy yet again here. Yeah, the video's up to like 24.5 minutes right now, so we'll deal with it. It's a little long, but we need to move along anyway and progress through the story. Jirachi did go up to level 10 and learn Swift, so yes. You'll notice it's getting like star-themed moves, because if you remember the animation for Swift does show like all these gliding stars. That's probably not a move I would have Jirachi keep though, because there's definitely going to be better moves later on that it can learn. It does have a signature move too, at least for this generation. I don't know if in later generations other Pokemon can use it, with the exception of Metronome. It can learn a move that's called Doom Desire, which it's like Future Sight, like for the Psychic type move, but it's Steel type, and it's the strongest Steel move in the game, actually. Okay, yeah, we're gonna switch here. We'll bring out Gex, because we haven't seen much of you. Starter needs to get some action in here. Yeah, it's a water Pokemon too, makes sense. It still has Absorb, but it's Grass move. The one thing with Trico's evolution line is that its Grass moves early on are kind of sucky, but it does get a decent one later on when it finally evolves into Sceptile. Leaf Blade is what the move is, actually. In this gen, Leaf Blade actually gets a little bit of a benefit because they didn't do the switch where certain moves are physical and certain... how it works is Grass type in this generation is special no matter what, but Leaf Blade in Generation 4 and beyond is considered physical. But at least they didn't do that. So Leaf Blade gets a slight boost in this generation because of that, because Trico's evolution line, the special attack stat is higher than attack. So that is nice that you have that little push. Of course, I think Leaf Blade's base power does go up in later gens, so it essentially is null, I guess, just because of the trade-off. Okay, and yeah, Beautifly again. I could have used Nigel, but Shroomish is Grass. Okay, Gust, and... well, it might take more than one, I don't know. Nope. Well, thanks to a critical hit, probably. Okay. That's the third member down, Vivi. I guess it's their daughter. So that means there's one last trainer yet. Grandma! I'm gonna smack you. Boy, you're sassy, aren't you? Win Street Vicky, excuse me, she only has one Pokemon here. And yeah, Jirachi's getting weakened a bit, so we'll bring out Nigel. Glad I did now, because High Jump Kick. Jirachi is part Psychic, so being Psychic and Steel, Psychic resists the fighting, but Steel's weak to it, so it just would have made it do normal damage. But I'm glad I switched, because Meditite does have quite a punch behind it, and of course it would use Detect, stalling the battle even longer. But hey, wait. Why am I using Water Gun? I should have used Wing Attack. What am I thinking? I must have read that wrong, though. Yeah, my vision must be going bad. With that said, though, we did defeat Win Straight Vicky, despite not using the right moves. Well, all of the family members, if you're not in any hurry, visit us for a while. Yeah, let's see what they have to say. Do they say anything? Oh, they have a son as well. Yeah, one of, oh, yes, they do give you something. Macho Brace. This is, one of the, training technique items. I guess it's something I could give Jirachi for early on, since it's, still underleveled quite a bit compared to the other team. But, oops, I didn't mean to pick that. Real quick before I end the video, Macho Brace is an item, if I can even show it. A hold item that promotes growth but reduces speed. Some people couldn't figure out what this meant, but this has to do with the EVs of Pokemon. Whenever you equip Macho Brace to them, they'll get twice as many EV points, so if the opponent you defeated gives 2 EVs in HP, Macho Brace just doubled that. However, whenever you hold this item... That sounded weird. Whenever you hold this item, the Pokemon will have half speed while battling. It's not a permanent effect, it's just while you have the item on it. But speed will be reduced to half when it's holding it, so essentially you will almost always go second if you do equip this item. But it's just something to keep in mind if you're going to have your Pokemon trained to get better EV points, which I might put on. I know I said I wasn't going to be too focused on the EV training. But, yes. Trainer Hill entrance. This is like a battle tower of sorts. And it has a shop, too. I'm trying to think how to describe this. Oh, here, maybe she'll say something. Unfortunately, we're still getting things right. Yeah, this is kind of like the battle tower from older, the Pokemon Crystal game, if anyone's familiar with that, but you can't do anything here yet. I don't know that I'll be showing it off. Maybe, maybe not. I really don't know yet. But as of now, I haven't decided. Well, I can't because it's not even available yet. But next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald, I'm going to destroy these boulders, and we are going to make our way, continuing on, as we head toward the 4th gym, and get our 4th gym leader badge, the Fire-type gym. And as many of you know, the gym leader is Flannery. But till next time, this is Toad Wonderland, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.